putting the emphasis on conventional warfighting. After 2 years in Cyprus, One Lancs are heading back to the UK to join the Black Rats, prepared for operations anywhere in the world. It's what brings them to this urban training facility before they leave.
We've been learning how to raid buildings, throw grenades through doors, as well as manoeuvring around a built-up environment like a housing estate. The urban environment can get really chaotic, so communication's a big one, as well as protecting yourself, i.e. your hearing. Make sure that's really well covered, because loud bangs are louder in confined spaces. And another one as well, I'd say the heat, the climate.
Making it as realistic as possible also means the soldiers being tested at night,
which adds extra complexity as they struggle to clear buildings where their senses are much more deprived and requires much greater command and control.
The night-time attacks, it's a bit more challenging because you need to use your communication a lot more, because not everyone sees what you see. You've not got as good a situational awareness that you would have during daytime, so you need your communication high with the other Kingsmen.
The 1st Battalion, the Duke of Lancaster's regiment, has had a variety of tasks during their time on this strategically important island.
Our first year was as the Regional Standby Battalion, where Corunna Company, amongst others, deployed an Operation Polar Bear to Sudan to evacuate British nationals from the conflict that started there last year. We've also deployed to Belize over the winter of last year, training them in jungle skills. And really, in between those two things, we've done an awful lot, certainly this year, of guarding UK critical national infrastructure on the island and indeed within the region. So what this does is it really brings us back to those core soldiering skills that we need as infanteers to be able to do our job. Which is why, even though we're quite close to the end of our time in Cyprus, we felt really strongly that we had to come here, use this brilliant facility in order to make sure that our troops had the best opportunity to train.
A change of pace for those Kingsmen not long out of training.
It's a lot more responsibility and faster pace, so you've got a bit more responsibility as a Kingsman.
And the chance to train with military assets not so easily accessible in the UK.
It adds a lot more complexity because they have a lot more to think about how they use the assets that they have. But for the soldiers who are conducting the exercise, it adds a bit more variety and excitement to the daily training that they may normally conduct.
These soldiers are set for a gear change as they join 4th Light Brigade Combat Team, part of the British Army's Global Response 1st Division, where they could be operating in built-up, densely populated battlegrounds in the near future. Sofie Cacoyannis, Forces News, Cyprus. Thanks for watching. For more from Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.